Whoa! There's a ditch there. Well, folks, welcome to Netcruzer RC. I'm in my garage, and we've just spent the last day in here fixing some RCs that you've not seen on this channel for many, many years. The slashes are going to be back in action. These are Traxxas Slash 4x4 low center of gravities that we both bought. My friend and I are here this weekend for Victoria Day long weekend in Canada. These slashes we both bought in 2015, so these are 10 years old. Both of them have been shelved for many years with various issues and problems, and now they are both upgraded and ready to bash. Let's go over what we've done to them. First of all, this one's mine. The main chassis and drivetrain is pretty much the same as it used to be. I am still on the stock axles. Although I do have an upgrade plan for that in the future to go to a Techno big bone drive shaft and system later if I want to do that. But in order to do that properly, you're supposed to not run the RPM arms, because the RPM arms are really flexible, and if you have a really strong drive shaft in here, these arms will break them. So in order to do an upgraded drive shaft, I have to change the arms. So I'm just going to run it like this, and if I snap them, I snap them, and then we'll upgrade that in the future. But otherwise, the bottom of this side is really very much stock. The big change is getting a power system that works in these. So the last time I ever ran this, it had a VXL3S in it. The VXL3S, blew up or got damaged. So now it has an upgraded Castle system. This is a Castle Mamba X, and this is a Speed Passion 3000 kV short course style motor. So it's a pretty long can. I've had this motor for since 2012. I've raced this motor in a two-wheel drive slash in competitive series. Still a good motor, still works well. It's covered up with this Castle side-mounted fan right now, just to give it a little bit more extra cooling, because typically I used to race this on 2S. Now we're going to be pushing it on 3S with the Mamba X. I put on a 15-tooth pinion. This is a stock size tire. These are the old original Badlands pre-mounted on the wheels, so we're going to run these. I have these as well as my friend has the same tire. So we're going to competitively run these down the road and see speed-wise and handling-wise how they work out. Mine still has the GTR shock upgrade on it with VG Racing springs, a VG Racing center brace, which since then, I don't know if VG Racing is still in existence, but in the years since this stuff has come out, Traxxas now has made their own brace for that, but this still has it. Also, the era that I bought this slash had the onboard audio, so I still have the onboard audio module. I'm not going to be running the audio today, but all of my speed control signals are actually routing through this box, so it is wired up. All I have to do is plug in a speaker to it, and I would have the fake engine noises that the slashes used to have back in 2015. It was kind of a cool gimmick, and anyway, this won't have it, but it's all wired up to do it. Running this motor in uncensored mode, like I said, 3000 kV, uncensored, 15-tooth pinion. That is my setup. Also, we'll talk about the bodies at the end, but we both have different distinct bodies we're going to run, which will make it look a little bit different too. My friend Slash, we both bought these at exactly the same time. His has been through multiple fires, multiple lockups. He did a lot more work on his system this weekend than I had to do on mine, because most of his diffs were blown out, so he's had this fully disassembled this weekend. Both rear clips off, new front and rear differentials, and an all-new power system. For suspension, he's got the Proline Big Bores, I think they're called.
Power Stroke.
The Proline Power Strokes, yeah. Proline Power Stroke shocks. Also a VG Racing center brace, because I did a group buy for us when we were doing it. But he's on the Proline spring, VG Racing brace. Power system though, he also went with a Castle system. This is a Castle Sidewinder 4. SCT combo, so this is the 3800 kV brushless censored motor running in uncensored mode on a Sidewinder 4. We're both still running the Traxxas TQI radio systems. He did put in an upgraded servo, but it's very minor upgrade, just the Traxxas 2075X, because the original servo was a little weak. Mine is still on the original servo. Mine is still on original bearings, original servo. It's amazing that it survived that long, but it all seems okay. We're both going to be running on 3S power. He went with XT60 connectors. I'm going with EC5 connectors, so I'll have a little bit maybe less resistance on my connectors. But power wise, these are similar batteries. This is a Genzace 5000 milliamp hour. I'm going to run a Genzace Advanced 6500 milliamp hour, both on 3S. We will do some drag racing. He is on a 13 tooth pinion. So he has a 3800 kV on a 13 tooth. I have a 3000 kV on a 15 tooth. I have a slightly better speed control, but both by the same brand. They should have a similar drive feel. I'm curious to see how these work out. Body wise, my friend is going to be on a stock Traxxas Slash body. Now, unnecessary for a stock Traxxas Slash body, but this has the Proline extended body mounts, just because they're a clipless screw-on type system, and they're adjustable height for running aftermarket bodies, which I have done. So I have now dubbed this the Slash 2.0. I'm also running the Proline extended body mounts because you have to make this body fit. And it's got a pretty significant rake on it. When you see it running, the body has a pretty good rake for setup, which will be good for the on-road section, which I think we're going to be doing most of. And mine is going to be a street runner look. Ford 100. Right now, on a hard compression, it will dig the front bumper in to the ground, and we don't want that. But for pavement running, I actually kind of want it on that kind of raked look. But if I want to do some heavy bashing in grass and some big jumps, I am going to flip those body mounts around to raise the front of the body. It's got some pretty serious wheel tuck, but that is essentially what it is. A Ford F100 painted in Tamiya steel blue, and it looks pretty awesome. All right, here we go. Traxxas Slash Resurrection with the F100 street body versus a Slash body. It's going to get some footage, and hopefully it turns out. It's fast. That's a bumper scrape on hard braking. I knew it was going to do it, but really like the look of the rig. This guy, my flipper is slipping. Drag race. On 3, 1, 2, 3. You jumped the gun. Oh, I'm faster. Oh, we're at the same speed. We are nearly exactly the same speed. I'm full pin, full pin. We're the same speed. That's hilarious how even they were. Just go on 3. 1, 2, 3. They're damn near even.
Not much difference.
No, not at all. You count it down and I'll try and go on the same time.
Okay. 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
They're exactly the same. It's an appropriate amount of power too. It's not so nutty that you can't handle it.
Yeah, it seems pretty good.
It seems really good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I do think I need to raise my nose, but in order to do that, then it's gonna, I don't know, I should flip those mounts and like fine tune it a bit. Under hard braking, it'll scrape. Whoa! There's a ditch there. From here I couldn't see it. Whoa, that's a big crash. I think that's a good looking shot. The handle's nice too. I'm happy with that. The body lean's kind of fun. You can almost bicycle it.
Turning the power down really well. It's not wheeling,
Yeah.
but it's getting a lot of speed.
Cool. Whoa! We're gonna go to the back dirt lot, grass and dirt now. We're pretty happy with the on-road performance of these. Let's go try them in some dirt now. Well, we found the dirt. There's a bit of water too. You know, back when I was doing this kind of stuff with slashing dirt and water and bashing hard, I had like 500 subs. So if you want to see that stuff, do a search again. Oh. Launch on gravel. All right, on 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. You did a wheelie, you're not stupid.
I feel like it's kind of breaking in. Does that make sense? Did it do that?
Are you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Barely. What happened? Your motor moved?
I don't know. I just don't know. Like it's just spinning. So I either spun a spur or
I think your pinion came off, is my assessment of that noise. So we'll see. All right, next location. We're just going to do some more pavement ripping. We made some adjustments. My friend Slash, he had his pinion came off, stripped his spur gear, so we've now replaced that. And I have adjusted my body. I've raised the front end up significantly, so it should be better for under braking. It shouldn't drag the nose anymore. Yeah, now I can full brake without it scraping the front bumper. Yeah, that's good. The ride height and stuff seems perfect now. Whoa. Yeah, the body height and stuff seems great now. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, I pulled on you. 2, 3. Oh, I think I got you by a little bit.
You might have.
Okay, count it down.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, and I'm broken. I am broken now. I broke it. The bottom of my shock perch came off. I think that might be it. If that's all it is, that's an easy fix. Oh, no, rear hub. Rear hub broken. So rear hub pulled out of the arm. Yeah, so rear hub. All right, well, Slash 4x4 Basher's back in action and doing what Bashers do, and that is braking. Alrighty, Slash 4x4 ripping. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you want to hear subscribe, you want to talk to me, leave a comment down below. As always, thanks for watching.